As Gloria Steinem said, a gender equal society would be the one where the word gender does not exist, where everyone can be themselves. Good day, people. I am Judette Mylene from BTVTED 2M Civil Technology, and for this video, I am going to share to you my stand and learnings about different issues related to gender and society. Let's start! So, gender refers to the socially constructed characteristics of men and women, such as norms, roles, and relationships of between groups of women and men. It varies from society to society and can be changed. The objective of this activity is to share my knowledge and understanding about gender and society issues. Also to let you criticize my own idea and gain information and perspective from me. I made my own quote regarding gender and society. It says, differences has something good, which is acceptance. Most of the time when someone is different, it is an issue that you are an outcast to many. But for me, differences bring out the very unique self of a person can be, and it is okay. It is beautiful. There's nothing wrong about being different, because in the first place, that's not your fault. We all have rights and freedom to choose what we want to become. If we all learned how to accept the person about who they are, that is where the peace and safe place will create. If there are differences, we will tend to become appreciative and be used to it without any judgment. As long as it makes the person happy, that's totally fine. Differences is not an excuse to judge. We are all human that is trying every day to fulfill our life and be happy. When we eliminate the standard in terms of differences, we will become amazed and appreciative to someone. We will see the beauty in everyone's life, and that will radiate positive thoughts and actions to us. Love is everything and everyone. It doesn't need to be specifically men and women. It can also be love but different and special. It becomes special in a way that they feel pure love and feelings with the person they choose to be in a relationship with. When we talk about love, it can be anything we choose to be happy. Compliments is pure intentions while harassment has hidden agenda. They are both have huge differences with one another. When you feel uncomfortable about someone who said something to you, I think that's harassment because you don't feel valued and empowered but the other way around. Don't be afraid to cut them and speak up. Compliment words should be feel safe and sound. These are my different stand about issues. In terms of comfort room in public places, there are only two options, which is girl and boy, or male and female. People who claim themselves that they are a girl inside or boy inside got bullied for entering the wrong door. So it is important to make room for that person. Gender has a standard that was put in our head, and when we see someone that is different, we tend to be confused and question them. Most of the time, it ends up in bullying because they are not in to the norm, but that doesn't mean that he or she is bad. It feels heavy and sad to make them feel outcast. We must stop judging other person's gender and gender expression, and after that, we will eventually accept them. It is normal to be different and unique, and there's nothing wrong with that. The community must composed of people that is open to anything and don't judge easily. It is okay to be different. Showing yourself is not a sin. Gender is everything that you feel and everything that you are. In this part, I will tackle misogyny. Misogyny is a hatred about women concept. This part said that women are the one who first prioritize men. That's why they become superior. But I do think this is wrong. We must not spread information about this as it is misled and under women race. Women are just doing their job and task as a woman, and men can do that too. there is no label that only women can do such things. These are some of the terms that I learned in this subject. First is the SOGI, meaning sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression. Sexual orientation is the physical and emotional attraction a person can feel to other person. It is also important to know the difference of its kind. Heterosexual is attracted to opposite sex. Like me, I am attracted to male or man. Homosexual is attracted to his or her same sex, or they are the one who called gay and lesbian. Bisexual, from the word bi, they are attracted to both male or female regardless if he or she is male or female. Pansexual is attracted to all kinds of people regardless of their sex, gender, and presentation. They are the one who is flexible for everyone. And lastly is the asexual, who do not feel any romantic attraction to everyone or anyone. Next is gender identity. It is based on what they feel and think. The most kind I learned is the cisgender, which means straight or pure male or female. Transgender are the people whose gender identity is different from the gender they were taught to be at birth, and so on. Next is the gender expression, or gender presentation. It is a person's behavior, mannerism, interest, and appearance that are associated with gender in a particular cultural context, specifically with the categories of femininity and masculinity. This also includes gender roles. These categories rely on stereotypes about gender. Next is the LGBTQ community. It has been recognized in today's generation. These are the group of people who accept everyone no matter how they express themselves. They generally celebrate pride, diversity, individuality, and sexuality. The difference between gender and sexuality is that gender is a man and a woman, or the spectrum between the two, while sexuality or sex is the term male and female. It is based on the genitalia we have in our reproductive organs. Gender stereotypes is the standard of the society to what characteristics a male or female need to share to the society. For me, gender stereotypes are exhausting to those people who can't feel themselves as what society expects them to be. Therefore, we must not promote it, instead respect each other's existence. There are many gender issues in the workplace, and as I learned, male or man is in the most favorable stand because based on the stereotype, they are the superior. Most issues are salary gap, promotion, position, perspective, presentation, and etc. It is not good to be under everyone, so we must practice fair sight and promote fair rights. Next is gender violence. It is the harm that happened because of the gender they have. In this part, common that women are the one who get abused in different forms like physical, emotional, sexual, economic, and cultural. Moreover, I also want to take a stand to those silent men who get abused by their spouse or colleagues. They must have a voice to speak up that they get abused and eliminate the discrimination. All of this learning is important to understand and apply in our lives. If everyone knows how to respond, react, and respect other people's representation of themselves, we can remove the hatred and toxic mentality and start to encourage others to accept that we are different in our own special way, and that makes us who we are. Thank you for watching this video and I hope you learned something from me. Bye!